Breaking news, boxing world. Is Jaron Ennis the biggest duck in boxing history? This guy just ducked Devin the Dream Haney, and nobody ducks Devin Haney, so that is saying a lot. So Devin Haney does an interview today, and he states that he was actually supposed to fight Jaron Ennis before he even tried to fight Brian Norman Jr., but Jaron Ennis stated that he wanted to fight Devin Haney at 152 pounds. But Devin Haney stated that he has not even fought at 147 pounds. What makes you think that he's gonna fight Jaron Ennis at a catchweight of 152? I always thought it was a little bit weird that Jaron Ennis moved from 147 to 154 just one day before Brian Norman Jr. had the fight over there in Japan. Now, we can't say that Jaron Ennis moved up because Brian Norman Jr. knocked that guy out in Japan, because he did move one day before that. So Jaron Ennis would have never known that Brian Norman Jr. knocked that guy out cold in Japan. That was a knockout of the year candidate, and I would not be surprised if he actually wins. So we can't really say that Jaron Ennis is actually scared of Brian Norman Jr. because they were in negotiations. And not just that, that is a very dangerous fight for Jaron Ennis. And Teofimo Lopez has always called out Jaron Ennis, but Jaron Ennis actually brushed off the idea. I actually believe Teofimo Lopez can beat Jaron Ennis at 147. So we all know Jaron Ennis is not gonna fight Teofimo Lopez or Brian Norman Jr. unless they go up to 154. So we all know Jaron Ennis wants no part of Brian Norman Jr. and Teofimo Lopez, but when he moved to 154, he wants no part of Virgil Ortiz either, because Turki Al-Sheikh wanted to make a fight with Jaron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz, and Jaron Ennis said that he needed 2 tune-up fights, but then he said that he was not performing well at 147. He actually stated that he went to the doctors, and the doctors told him that he was only performing at 30 or 40% capacity. And that is because he was making weight at 147. So he said that added weight from 147 to 154 will actually benefit him, and he will be fighting at 100%. So if he's fighting at 100%, why will he need 2 tune-up fights? And this is what Turki Al-Sheikh said. He said he is no charity work, and he's gonna have to go with Eddie Hearn to get those 2 tune-up fights. Then when he's ready, they could throw him into the wolves. And I do understand, okay, Teofimo Lopez, Brian Norman Jr., and Virgil Ortiz are very dangerous fights, and he could possibly lose. So I do understand why he is ducking those 3 fighters. But what I don't understand, why is he ducking Devin Haney? No one ducks Devin Haney. And last time Devin Haney fought, he took a shit in the middle of the ring in New York City when he fought Jose Ramirez. He threw like 10 punches in 12 rounds. When I seen that fight, I was like, man, I could hang in there with that Devin Haney. And even if he does connect on you, it's not gonna hurt. No power behind them punches. And some people even say that Devin Haney is on steroids, but believe me, this guy is not on steroids because he does not throw any power punches. And isn't steroids supposed to make you stronger and more aggressive? He did not show that at the Jose Ramirez fight. And I was actually going for Devin Haney because I'm a fan of Devin Haney. I just go hard on him because I expect more from him. But that performance made a stain in New York City. But say what you say about Devin Haney, Devin Haney has never been labeled a duck, ever. The closest thing I could say that Devin Haney was ducking, that's when Shakur Stevenson went into the ring and Devin Haney just skedaddled back out. Other than that, Devin Haney has a very solid resume, guys. But yes, how is Jaron Ennis gonna duck that Devin Haney, especially when he's seen his last performance? And how are you gonna bring Devin Haney from 147 to 154? That just shows the confidence in Jaron Ennis. Devin Haney got confident. He just got knocked the fuck out by Ryan Garcia. So he did not want to swing with Jose Ramirez. But I'm trying to figure out how come he's trying to fight Brian Norman Jr. And hopefully he does not fight the same as he fought Jose Ramirez. Because Brian Norman Jr. just knocked the F out of that Asian guy in Japan. And Devin Haney, knowing this, just knowing by his last performance against Jose Ramirez, I would assume he's gonna fight the same way. The only thing I gotta say is prove me wrong, Devin Haney. Prove me wrong. But remember this, guys. I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you wanna hop on your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I gotta roll. Peace.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ!